Надеюсь, все работает. И ничего со звуком все
Take
хорошо.
this, LeChuck! Oh, Guybrush, come over here, gently now. Remove my
Мне
mask.
кажется, я убавил звук.
Will you promise to stop picking on me? All right, I promise. Anything. Just put my leg back on.
Hey, you kids. You're not supposed to be in here.
What's next? Let's goof on those two. Pretend they're our parents. Yeah! Sorry we ran off. You were probably worried about murderers and ne'er-do-wells. Don't worry, I found him.
Come on, let's go.
Субтитры.
Let's pretend I have powers that make lightning come out of my eyes.
It's so lifelike.
I wonder if it's real.
Я, походу, везде субтитры поставил.
Sorry, boys, could you stop following us? It's creepy.
Yes, sir. Come on. I saw a scurvy dog shack back there. Scurvy dogs. I've never had one of those. No way. You have to try one. It's the best thing you'll ever eat in your life. No fooling.
А. Эй.
What should we do next?
Да почему? Что за бред?
I can't believe you never had
Как я
one.
думаю, я вот не пойму,
I
не
once got
пойму.
a scurvy dog that was bigger than my head.
В чем проблема субтитров-то?
Wakey, wakey, Mr. Pirate. Hello? Phil.
Пиздец, блядь, даже
He's
субтитры
dead to the world.
нормально не могли сделать.
Sounds real.
Как? Вот почему? Блядь, чем они могли сделать? Что они делают, чтобы, блядь, не могли сделать нормального качества еще ебать, еще есть высокое, выше некуда. Скорость, фон субтитров обычный, размера текста активных точек, размер реплики диалогов. Текст и голос. Все.
Some places you go have scurvy dogs with cheese. The words don't
So.
look like words, but there's a picture of a scurvy dog.
А все равно очень громко на самом деле. Я вообще... Что-то мне насколько надо убавлять, чтобы... Почему громко так? По-любому на записи вообще будет плохо все.
It says, return outhouse key when finished, or else. I once had the hiccups for 4 days straight. Those glasses are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor.
You kids better have money.
Yeah, we've got all kinds of money. Can we get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure. If you give me a piece of 8, that's money that grown-ups use.
I know what a piece of 8 is.
Good for you. You can have a couple of dogs if you give me one.
Please? Can't you spare something for a couple of hungry kids?
Listen up, you little moocher. Let me tell you something. I don't like kids. I'm an honest businessman trying to make an honest living. I don't need 50 kids a day coming in and wasting my time trying to get me to give them free food.
Ну
I
ладно.
guess never mind. Hey, I know. Let's look for change in the outhouse across the way. Coins fall out of people's pockets when they sit down in there. How much are those chicken foot fries?
Chicken foot fries are 2 pieces of 8.
How much is a mug of grog?
Grog's for grown-ups. Beat it.
How much are the scurvy dogs?
Scurvy
2
dogs
рубля.
are only a half piece of
половина.
8.
Tell me again how much the scurvy dogs are?
Scurvy dogs are only a half piece of 8.
They put it on a leg to keep you from walking off with it. Those glasses are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor.
I don't see very well, but I can hear just fine.
Did you know you can keep a scurvy dog warm by sticking it in your armpit?
Now what?
Непонятно.
mind.
Здесь можно или так, походу, ему спросить, или по-обычному. Что написано?
The
Это мы
words don't look like words, but there's a picture of a scurvy dog.
Зависать в сортире.
It's
Закрыт.
locked. I should get that key from the scurvy dog shack. Hey, Chucky, stand over here for a minute. Nah, I want to get scurvy dogs. Exhibit removed. Aww.
И тить он шлепает
This
быстро.
would be great for apple bobbing. Let's not go back there again. We'll just get yelled at. Yeah, let's get scurvy dogs instead. I'm hungry. In France, they call a scurvy dog a chien scorbut. I can stand on my head without using my hands.
Понял.
We'll get some scurvy dogs and then go play over there.
Подожди, а как мы разживемся, если я, походу, все прокликал?
Sounds real.
Ну, здесь крыса чилит.
Hey, Chucky, get ready to run. I guess they don't like visitors. Let's go next door and get scurvy dogs. Wakey, wakey, Mr. Pirate. Hello? Phil! Ah, he's dead to the world.
А как интересно. Ну уже загадка самая сложная для меня. Может, я что-то... Найти монету. Да. Монетку. Туалет закрыт. Надо как-то испугать этого чела 100%.
I want to see 2 scurvy dogs at the same time. Sounds real.
Интересно, интересно.
Let's not go back there again. We'll just get
Вот
yelled at.
это загадка
Yeah,
века.
let's get scurvy dogs instead. I'm hungry.
Вот здесь подходит, и здесь что-то надо сделать, да? Ага.
How are we gonna get into the outhouse? The scurvy dog guy has a key. I'll bring this right back, sir.
You'd be wise to do that. I got the leg from the last kid who didn't bring back the key.
Надо спрашивать у него, потом все будет.
It's locked.
А
Good
подожди.
thing I've got the key in my pocket.
I have an extra tooth in the back. Good. You unlocked it.
Ну давай.
Ugh, what is this stuff? Smells the same as the toilet.
Did you know your feet won't smell if you don't wash them?
It isn't a piece of eight, but it's a round piece of metal about the same size
Бери,
and shape
бери,
as a
бери.
piece of
Для
eight.
чего-то
That's
пригодится.
called a slug. It's like a fake coin.
A fake coin is almost as good as a real coin. I don't see any coins, and I'm not putting my hands in that.
Блин.
Gross. Chucky, why don't you look in the toilet?
No way. You do it.
Okay.
Понял.
Gross.
Понял тебя. И все, что ли? Ну, здесь мы почекали. Объявление.
Please wash hands before leaving outhouse.
Пиздец.
I'm not sure how we can get scurvy dogs
Да,
without any
это...
pieces
он
of
основной
eight.
квест будет
We might have all
рассказывать.
we need. I don't think that guy can see very well. At home, I've got a collection of old scurvy dog sticks that fills a whole shoebox.
Gross. I am not doing that again.
Все, идем. Наебем его. Игра учит наебать продавцов.
Now what?
Can we get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure. If you give me a piece of 8.
What can we get with this?
Tastes like a piece of 8. Enough for a couple of scurvy dogs if you want.
Perfect!
Take 'em, boy.
What are
Бля.
you getting?
What?
Just kidding. Here's yours.
Да.
This is the perfect food. What do you want to do now?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Да, кстати, а что делать дальше-то?
I wonder where those two people we were following went.
А, понял, все, идем.
I can stand on my head without using my hand. That's my friend Dee. Hey, Dee.
Hey, Chucky, what are you jerk faces up to?
We just got here.
I'm making a list of stuff to do.
Give me that. I'm an expert planner. There. Perfect. See you around the park, shitheads.
Куда? Так, заценить якорь. Пригнать Чакин, покормить утку. Блять, опять надо донатить идти. Четырехлистник. Найти настоящих родителей. Понятно. А что-то еще надо, да? Куснуть. Не будем кусать. Надо соус. Ну, обсудим якорь.
That's a cool anchor.
That just shows how little you know about anchors. This one's not a very good example. You'd know that if you read as much about anchors as I have. Did you know that anchors originally weren't designed to hold ships in place? They were used in combat, shot from cannons as a grapple when you were trying to board another ship. They started making them bigger and bigger because they would do more damage
Походу,
that
это
way. Then,
такая
you'll
юмор.
notice what
Надо
happened when you
пропустить.
missed the other ship and hit the sea bottom instead. The current bow-shaped design is actually less effective than the sharper V-shaped design that was popular last century. But the older design went out of fashion after sailors started to think the letter V was bad luck. You can still find the old kind around sometimes, but collectors have grabbed most of them.
Интересно, насколько
For
диалог
one anchor,
записан.
look close,
Записан.
you can tell that one side is a little
Если
larger
на
than
2
the
часа
rest.
записали
That's
диалог
the
вот
what's
этот
called
про
plummeting.
якорь.
It goes down too evenly, and then it doesn't catch well on the bottom. The little flanges at the tips are at different angles to make a twist on the way down for the same reason. Most anchors these days are made of iron, and you have to recast them like twice a year because they rust. About 30 years ago, somebody thought of a way to get around that by making them out of wood instead. All kinds of people invested a lot of money in these wooden anchor companies. But the only way they could keep them from floating was to attach another anchor. And so they gave up and went back to the old way. The word anchor comes from the Sanskrit word nagara, meaning city. They're called that because when you stop in the middle of the ocean, it's like you've made port at an invisible city. Yeah, I'm kind of an expert on anchors. I read a lot.
Понял. А, ну, не знаю, но это нормально, да? Слышь, что ли? Ну-ка.
Do you like to race?
I'd rather be in charge of a race than be in it.
А как мне?
Some places you go have scurvy dog.
Hey, Chucky, wanna race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2,
Что надо мне делать?
1,
Просто бежать?
go!
Бля.
Chucky wins!
Woohoo!
Я-то думал, он сам побежит.
Darn.
Еще раз.
You up for another race?
You're on.
Мышку только отдайте мне.
3, 2, 1, go!
I win!
Понял. А, выиграл. Окей. Что еще можно тут поискать? Ничего.
I bet I've known Chucky longer than you have.
No chance. We go way back.
Киса.
Did you know your feet won't smell if you don't wash them?
Так, ну и что тут у нас? Поговорить с папочкой.
Excuse me,
Yes?
А,
could we have some of your bread to feed the duck?
I don't think so. We brought it for ourselves.
здесь с хлебом даже не могут поделиться. Я хуя, что за люди, ё-моё.
Excuse me,
Yes?
will you pretend to be our parents again?
What do you mean, again?
Run along and find your real parents.
I wonder what's in that basket.
Let's find out.
What do you think you're doing? Kids these days. They have no regard for personal property.
And no respect for your elders.
I have half a mind to give
Хлебушек
you a
не
piece of my
дают, блин.
mind.
Голодаю, вот хочу хлебушек.
Бла-бла-бла.
Не дадут?
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah,
Я
blah,
пропустил
blah.
шутку.
Blah, blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah. I certainly hope you'll have better manners in the future.
Let's be frank. You can never hope to beat me.
No way! You'll never catch up to my level.
I win.
I win.
You guys are both pretty weak.
Well, anyway, that was fun.
Ты что ли? А,
Your sword is as sharp as a banana.
I'll still tear you down to size.
I for sure won that one.
In your dreams?
You fight like kids.
все, выполнили. Дальше.
What's this red glob on the ground?
That's ketchup. It's supposed to be really good with scurvy dogs. You should put that on your scurvy dog.
Пиздец.
I once had the hiccups for 4 days straight.
Let's look for a four-leaf clover.
Okay.
Good luck with that.
Вон он.
I found one.
Awesome.
There was still one left? Darn.
Так, и загадать что-то вот.
I should find a coin to throw in. I should find a coin to throw in.
Монетку, да, ё-мо. А, он.
I once got a scurvy dog that was bigger than my head.
I should throw my coin in and make a wish.
Блин. Юх, сам кидал бы он.
I wish D would disappear.
What?
Хей.
Hey, neat.
Ouch.
Hey.
Хе-хе-хе. Хе-хе-хе. Не исчезла. Надо было другое, мне кажется, загадать. Я чуть не остальные не читал.
I want to feed the duck.
Блять, только не свои. Надеюсь, не своим соусом.
I'm saving this scurvy dog for myself.
Ну, капельку, да? Кусануть. Ну-ка. Как укусить-то? Понял.
I don't think that was ketchup.
Whoops.
Не
Don't
корми.
feed the duck.
Ну, надо поговорить с ним было. До этого что-то у меня не было диалога.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Ну, это одно и то же.
Never mind.
Some places you go have scurvy dogs with cheese inside.
Все, что ли? Серьезно? Ой, бля. Всё. Фей! Я понял, в чем прикол загадок вот этих.
I once had the hiccups for 4 days straight.
А,
Hey, Dad.
Hello, Mr. Threepwood.
Hey kids, having fun?
Yeah.
We got scurvy dogs.
Those have toenails and stuff in them. Ugh, I read about it.
And we were playing your adventures. We just did Big Whoop.
Big whoop! Oh boy, that takes me back.
I like it when Chucky asked me to put his leg back on. He says it really funny.
You guys always make up the craziest stuff for the ending of that story.
It's fun.
But you can't just change it around. That's not how storytelling works.
A lot of your stories don't feel like they're finished at the end.
What do you mean?
Well, like, there's this one that you call The Secret of Monkey Island, where you went to Monkey Island and fought LeChuck.
Oh, that story has a great ending. There's punching and fireworks. I thought you liked that one.
But you never did find the secret. Not the real one.
Sure, but that's not what that story was about. Kids, let me tell you a story that is about finding the secret of Monkey Island.
Is this a long story?
I think maybe I gotta go use the bathroom or something.
Yeah, I have to go walk my tarantula.
Maybe I should go with them.
No, stick around. This is a good one. See, there was a rumor going around that my old nemesis, LeChuck, had somehow discovered the exact location of the secret of Monkey Island. I knew I had to get it before he did, so I went to Melee to get my own expedition started and beat him to the punch.
Где-то Карибский отдых. Остров Резини. Вот так вот. Решили заработать еще раз бабок на фанатах. Называется. Чей? Это скорее вторая часть, как я понял. Ну, сейчас мы всех послушаем. Это титры, чтобы посмотрели все. Что это было вообще? Я думаю, я скипну это все. Но, увы, кажется. Ну, типа, я нажимаю сюда. Это... Не все, не понимаю. Загадка какая-то, загадка тут. Первая глава. Дружелюбное место. Начать первую главу, ачивку дали. Кстати, да, успех.
Feels good to be back on Melee Island, the hub of pirating in the Caribbean, where every good expedition begins. I'll see some old pals and get things rolling. Or sailing in this case. Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Remember me?
Haven't seen you in a while, Threepwood. What have you been up to?
Well, you know, freebooting mostly, swashbuckles and so on. But now I'm getting an expedition together to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, you're sailing with LeChuck.
What? LeChuck's here in Melee? Is there widespread panic? Are people evacuating?
He doesn't seem interested in carnage at the moment. Ship's just here taking on supplies and crew, as far as I can tell.
Well, anyway, no, I'm not sailing with LeChuck. You know my history with him. He's an evil zombie ghost pirate, terror of the seas, and sometimes the land. A nefarious, conniving, murdering scallywag. A depraved, ruthless villain. And a loud talker. And I'm not those things.
They say opposites attract, but what do I know?
LeChuck kidnapped my wife. He's always had designs on her. I sailed to Monkey Island to find them and get her back.
Oh, I thought you weren't married yet when that happened. And didn't she more or less rescue herself?
That's not the point. We've been enemies for my whole career. Everywhere I go, there he is. He plagues me. He's my nemesis.
Так лень.
Funny. He said the same thing about you.
Апельсин, вы знали бы.
That guy steals all my best ideas.
Are you sure it isn't the other way around? Seems like he was here first.
I don't know how he found out, but I'm sure he's just doing this to get one up on me. I'm mounting my own voyage. Mine.
Well, you'd better get cracking then. LeChuck's loading up on the outer dock as we speak.
Well, I'm gonna hire a ship and a crew and beat him to the punch. Just as soon as I can get someone to back the venture. I'm a little short on funds at the moment.
In that case, you'll want to go talk to the pirate leaders at the Scum Bar.
Exactly. That's why I came to Melee. It'll be great to see those old guys again. We'll knock back a grog and hash out the details.
Scum Bar, by the docks. Long table in the back.
I know where I'm going.
We'll see.
I could stare at this forever, but that wouldn't be much fun for you. I detect a certain resemblance here.
Yes, it looks a lot like an owl, doesn't it?
My business right now is down those stairs with
Пошли.
3 pirate leaders and the fat...
А,
Re-elect Governor Carla. She's dedicated to dedication. I'll talk to the pirate leaders before I go see what LeChuck is up to.
Понял. Ну да, здесь никуда нельзя было ничего исследовать.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
В дальней части там находится... Ура! Победа! И чё? Все что ли? Понял.
Looks like a circus act. Maybe.
Поиск, скажем так, предметов моим способом. Это он, да?
Have you seen the pirate leaders around? This is their table. In fact, you'd probably better move. You don't want to get caught sitting here.
It's our table, Rummy.
We're the pirate leaders. Get lost.
I hadn't heard there was a change of leadership.
Oh no! Did nobody remember to notify you?
Maybe your party invite got lost in the mail.
Where are the three older guys who used to hold court here?
Who cares?
Probably crying in an alley somewhere, wishing they were still relevant.
Making up trials for each other and writing memoirs that no one will read.
Is it you I should talk to about financing an expedition?
An expedition. Who is it that you think you are exactly?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Probably you've heard of me.
Probably not.
Permission to slaughter the annoying old wastrel man, Captain Madison.
Wait, it was Captain Madison? She's like famous! I've got her on a trading card. Her plunder stats are amazing!
Plunder stats aren't everything.
Then the others were Captain Lila and Captain Trent? It was Lila who threatened to kill you?
Look, they weren't that great, okay? Listen to the story.
Want me to slaughter him?
Don't bother. He's just a harmless hack who thinks he has a good idea for a pirate raid.
Блин, как посмотреть... Ладно, вот
I'm
это.
going to find the secret of Monkey Island.
You're wasting our time.
The secret? I didn't think that was even a real thing.
It's a personal passion of mine. I really want to find it.
Your weird fetishes are not something I need to hear about.
Okay, I'm sensing some reluctance, but hear me out. I could make it worth your while to help me hire a crew. A percentage of their earnings or something?
No one in here wants to chase your pipe dream.
Could you at least point me towards an available ship?
You don't even have a ship?
You're really up a creek.
Up a creek without a ship.
With backing, I can work it out. It's a surefire investment. Triple your money or your money back.
Not interested.
Понял.
If you don't take this opportunity, LeChuck will grab it.
LeChuck?
Yes, the dreaded zombie ghost pirate LeChuck himself is also going after the secret. He's here in Melee getting ready right now. If that doesn't prove it's a worthwhile venture, I don't know what else to tell you.
Great. Problem solved.
Excellent. You'll do it.
No, of course not. Why waste money on an expedition when you can just join the one that's already going?
Have fun with your scary ghost friend. Bye-bye.
Well, the slight problem with that idea is that LeChuck and I are basically mortal enemies. don't need you or your money. I
Понял.
can do this on my own.
Согласен.
If I can't buy a ship, I'll steal one. I'm a pirate. I'll find a way to get to Monkey Island no matter what it takes. I like the old pirate leaders better.
Пить или найти? Эй, а как проверить-то?
I've got a few coins for incidentals. The pen is mightier than the sword. How clever. Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here.
Looking for a job? Step this way.
The clipboard in your hand says you're the quartermaster.
The crew says I'm the quartermaster. Clipboard doesn't get a vote. You look like a guy without many options. You want a job? I'm short of swabby. LeChuck's an equal opportunity employer. Even humans are mostly tolerated.
Have you got anything more senior?
Well, I need a second mate, a bosun, a ship surgeon, and a gunner. Do you think you're qualified for any of those?
Ну, не знаю точно. Либо хирургом, там ж чил место, 100%, либо лекарем.
How about ship
Давайте
surgeon?
так.
I assume you have some kind of medical degree?
Is that a definite requirement?
Sorry.
Ну, тогда вот.
I could be second mate.
Do you honestly have any idea what a second mate does?
Goes to store openings and funerals and waits for the first mate to be incapacitated.
I thought so.
I'd make a great bosun.
Exactly what qualifications have you got for that?
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes.
Ни хрена себе.
Okay, maybe 8.
Don't waste my time, okay?
I could be the gunner. Oh, I'd be great at that. Boom, boom.
You look a little scrawny. What do you bench?
Bench? No problem. I sat on one for 12 hours once. I can take it.
I have a lot to do today.
Maybe Swabby's not so bad after all.
The only requirement is that you bring your own mop. If you've got a mop, the job is... Hey, wait a minute. What's your name, sailor?
Smith. John Smith.
Uh-huh. LeChuck gave me a blacklist, and you're... In fact, you are the blacklist. I'm sorry. Can't hire you. You're obviously Guybrush Threepwood.
Бля.
Well, that's a slight hitch.
I'm confused. Didn't you say you were gonna get your own ship?
Yes, but then suddenly I thought, why bother? I wanted a ship and a crew. Here was a ship and a crew. Ripe for the taking. All I had to do was get on board, wait for the right moment, and strike.
Strike?
Mutiny the crew, seize the ship. Be a pirate.
Except they wouldn't hire you because they knew who you were.
Yeah, that was a problem. Also, I needed a mop. I hope this isn't one of those party cruises. Say what you want, but looks like this is going to be a long journey.
Why was Wally in such a hurry? He wouldn't sell us out to Madison, would he?
I believe he needed to relieve the pressure upon him in a different way.
Elaine?
Guybrush! Wait, are you going to tell a mushy part now?
A little, but I can skip over the hugs and kisses. Elaine!
Guybrush!
You won't believe how I'm getting to Monkey Island.
I've known you a long time. Try me.
I'm planning to sign on to LeChuck's crew, mutiny them, and take the ship.
Oh dear. Isn't there an easier way?
Oh, trust me, that is the easy way. How's your
Блин,
scurvy
сразу
prevention
чисто
program?
один скипнул.
It's great.
Диалог.
We're going to get a lot of limes to a lot of sailors and save a lot of lives. I've got to come up with a way to deal with Captain Madison, though. The pressure she's putting on the town is making it hard for social programs like mine.
Sounds like we both met Captain Madison.
I don't like her. She's the one who pushed to shut down the shipyard.
She doesn't understand the value of the secretive Monkey Island.
She laughed at me.
Me too.
Obviously, the woman has no taste and a lousy sense of humor.
I feel better just talking to you.
Me too.
You've probably got to get going.
You say goodbye first.
No, you say bye first.
No, you say bye first.
Ну
You
ладно.
say bye first.
Челлендж принят.
You say bye first.
Блять,
No,
я
you say
проиграю
bye first.
походу.
Okay. Bye.
Победа.
Bye. The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine, the best ever governor of Melee. Honoring Melee Island's 27th governor, Carla the Swordmaster, for her heroic actions at Portobello. It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to the end. Elaine would kill me if she caught me pulling down her flyers. They're having a half-off sale. Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises. Oh, this was my favorite novelty store. Ah, the International House of Mojo. This place hasn't changed in years.
Welcome, Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again.
I have been waiting for you.
You mean...
Fate ordained that you would be here several minutes ago. Only you can manage to be late, even when you are fated to arrive.
It's a gift.
Allow me to seek knowledge on your behalf.
Will it cost me anything?
Pride, free will. Not much. The way to the secret is like a serpent which swallows itself. Many obstacles lie ahead.
Serpent, obstacles, got it.
You must walk the path. Yet you have already walked the path.
And now I'm going back again.
When you are unsure of the way forward, open this book for guidance on what is to come.
It can tell me my future?
In a way, think of it as a book of hints.
What is it really?
A book of hints. Use it wisely. To know too much diminishes the voyage.
Neat. Thanks.
No charge.
Лягушка какая-то.
What's this thing?
It's a forgiveness frog. When no apology will do, give the forgiveness frog. It's like a card, only much better because it's a frog.
I've never heard of that before. Are you sure it's real voodoo?
No comment. It works. Trust me.
I'll take this forgiveness frog.
It can help someone forgive even very old transgressions.
Поскольку... А, я богатый, да?
Pointy.
It is a non-magical ceremonial knife.
Very sharp indeed.
Ooh, I'd like this knife.
An excellent choice. I will need you to verbally agree to a release of liability.
Okay.
This product is not to be used in the commission of any crime, including
А для чего я тогда
vandalism,
покупаю
jailbreak,
его?
and theft of ancient priceless artifacts.
No problem.
Threatening, frightening, stabbing, shaving, or manicuring yourself or another person
И
are
для чего он тогда
likewise
нужен?
considered outside the scope of acceptable use.
Oh, okay, I guess.
The product is not balanced for throwing. Throwing the product violates these terms and will invalidate the warranty. Whittling, scrimshaw, mumbledy-peg, juggling, and any tricks involving stacking or balancing the product may cause serious injury and should not be attempted by unlicensed persons.
Uh-huh.
Use with threads, spreads, bedspreads, or thread may damage the product. If damaged, the product should not be used. Product is sharp and should not be carried in a pocket, coat, belt, hatband, handbag, shoulder holster, or sheath. At all times, keep the product away from children, pets, the aged or infirm, clowns, pirates, and adults. Where possible, it should be locked securely in a vault. The manufacturer accepts no responsibility for the consequences of any use or misuse of this product. By verbally assenting to these terms, purchaser hereby assumes all liability, past, present, and future, throughout this and all possible and impossible universes.
Oh, is this where I say yes?
Yes,
Yes. Is there anything I am allowed to do with it?
I am not able to answer that question, as it could create a liability issue.
Реально, лицензионное соглашение, которое я прочитал.
What's cooking?
The Feast of Knowledge.
This is a neat symbol. What does it mean?
That used to contain magical disguises. But alas, they have all gone.
Yeah, it's too bad you're sold out. A magic disguise seems really useful.
There's always the famous eye patch of John Laney at the museum. I'm sure the magic has worn off by now, but I believe I could restore its abilities.
A crystal. Yeah, this isn't that kind of game. A crystal. Yeah, this isn't that kind of game.
Слушай, пойдем. Вряд ли что-то еще можно.
Hey, Wally!
Well, 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 look what the surf washed ashore. It's Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again too, Wally. Whatever your last name is.
I spent years in therapy getting over being burned, blinded, blown up, abandoned, and marooned because of you.
Yeah, good times, huh?
You're lucky I'm past all that and am running the best map shop within the Caribbean and beyond.
I'm looking for a mop.
This is maps and more, not mops and more.
Well, I was hoping the and more might include mops.
Well, it doesn't. Try asking the cook over at the bar where he got his.
You wouldn't happen to have a map to the secret of Monkey Island.
Funny you should ask. I recently made one on commission, but then they destroyed all my source material. It is the only one in existence. Best of luck to you.
Looks like the shop across the way is in trouble.
The high-stakes, ego-driven world of pirating is changing, and dark magic is taking over. Voodoo magic is fun and all, but it's not what the new generation wants. Me? I'm on the bleeding edge and making a bundle. I'm about to franchise.
You have a lot of maps in here.
We've got so many, you need a map to find them all. A little cartographer humor.
Yeah, I forgot how funny it was. It's great to see you landed on your feet after all these years.
Business has been booming with all these new dark magic pirates. Captain Madison has me on a lucrative retainer. She pays extra for a bunch of wacky symbols I just make up.
I'll let you get back to cartographing.
That's not a real word.
Uh-huh. They're like glasses, only way less convenient. Ooh, those look fancy.
The finest tools to make the finest maps.
Wally, can I have one of these maps?
Absolutely. If you pay for it.
Never mind.
LeChuck, sir. Just thought I'd pop in and let you know. Preparations to set sail are almost done.
You have all the supplies for the spell to get to Monkey Island?
Check. Squid ink, chickens, brimstone, cinnamon, monkey blood, mint, and an annoying skull.
Well done! Mark yourself down for one less lashing this voyage.
Funny story. Guybrush Threepwood tried to sign on to the crew.
Threepwood? He must be looking for the secret too. That guy steals all my best ideas. Have him killed. Wait, let him live. I want him to see me sail off for Monkey Island knowing the secret is lost to him forever.
Sure. I want to bring this up one more time. Is searching for this mythical secret of Monkey Island a good idea? Should we be out terrorizing the high seas, instilling fear, creating mayhem, being more on brand for LeChuck?
I've had enough of you questioning my orders. Finish loading the ship, and whatever you do, don't let Threepwood on board.
Very well.
Hi.
Everybody thinks they know more than the other.
Okay.
Понял.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better. Looks like a volcano island with horns that swallowed a basketball. The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better. Aww, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also, the windows need some work.
Чем именно? Бля, да я откуда знал-то? И все, типа, я не смогу ответить. Пиздец, это жесткая викторина, без шансов. Да, реально. Ну, конечно, да. Ну, ладно. Ну, значит, мы не будем отвечать. Просто... А можно как-нибудь... А, мы вышли, да, уже? Да, не успели. Не надо было отвечать. Вот, в тюрьму пойдем.
A visitor! Wait. Guybrush Threepwood?
Otis!
Howdy, kid.
And Stan. Otis, old pal. You haven't changed much since I last saw you.
I blame the government.
In fact, didn't we first meet right here?
Not at all. I was in the other cell that time. You look different somehow. New art style?
How nice of you to notice. Big news. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
That sounds fantastic. You know what I remember most about Monkey Island? The time you busted me out of jail right before we went there. I don't cruise ships anymore. But maybe you can still help me out. Like you did all those years ago.
Yeah, I'm sort of planning on hijacking an existing crew instead of recruiting one. But maybe I can spring you anyway, for old time's sake.
I would be most appreciative. A locksmith has opened very conveniently across the way. I am told locksmiths can make keys for things. Things like cell doors.
Imagine that. What did they get you for this time?
I'm a victim of circumstance. Circumstance being that too much attention gets paid to little things that don't hurt anyone, while hard killers roam the streets with pistols and swords.
I notice you didn't say what crime they locked you up for.
It was nothing. I was just picking some flowers.
In the forest?
No, that's illegal. I learned my lesson. I picked them from the governor's garden instead.
Picking flowers from the governor's garden sounds like an unwise choice.
We used to be friends. Sort of. Anyway, they aren't even her flowers. Taxes pay for them. It's public property. I don't know why anyone bothers me about it. I don't hurt anybody.
Well, except the flowers.
They're annuals. They're doomed anyway. Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here. It's custard night. I don't think I can take that again.
I'll make it my number 3 priority.
Thanks.
It says jail rules. 1. No escaping.
Все понял.
Hey, Stan.
Hello there, son.
I was really hoping to buy a ship from you.
Well, now, normally, I would do absolutely anything to get you into a comfortable ride right away. But my hands are tied. They're shackled. I can't do it. Not at any price. I'm completely out of inventory. Every ship on the lot was seized by unscrupulous lawyers who don't care about your sailing needs the way I do.
Okay, don't worry about it. I've already got a plan to steal a ship from LeChuck.
Well, if you don't get killed, look me up afterwards. I'll give you a good price for anything that can stay above the waterline. Naturally, it'll have to be store credit until I get
Не,
back
с
on
ума
my
схожу,
feet.
когда он руками дергает, мне кажется, уже.
What did you do that got you arrested?
Let me tell you something, son. It's not what a man does that matters. It's who he is. Maybe one day, in a moment of weakness, he crosses a line. But if he's confident about what's in his heart, he can hold his head high. And you know what's in my heart, son?
Blood and goopy stuff?
People. People are in my heart. Anything I may have allegedly done, you can be sure I did it because I care about people.
What exactly did you allegedly do for people that got you arrested?
I gave them what they wanted. Now, naturally, people don't always know that they want the things they want. Sometimes it takes a man with a talent like mine to show them the way. And sometimes people who are jealous of that sort of talent will try to put all sorts of unpleasant labels on it. They use hurtful words like scam and misrepresentation and even fraud. But it's all just marketing, son. As natural as the rocks and the trees and the Malay Island flounder birds. And that's why I'm not worried. I'm awaiting final judgment of the court, but I'm certain I'll be acquitted. They don't hang people for marketing.
Didn't you used to have a law practice or something?
Used to, but I was disbarred for what we former law practitioners call moral turpitude.
Is that a real word?
More or less. It's one of those handy catch-all words that you can use whatever you want because it doesn't mean anything specific.
Would it help if I broke you out of jail?
Now that's a kind offer, it truly is. Warms me to think that you'd do that for your old pal Stan. But I've got to think about the optics. I don't want to damage my case, and escaping from jail doesn't look good at trial. So thanks, but no thanks.
Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
Now that you mention it, there is one thing I've been missing during my time here in this lofty establishment. In all the rush and fuss and document shredding surrounding my arrest, I completely forgot to grab my toothbrush. If you happen to be passing by the shipyard, you might grab it for me. It'll be on my desk in the office.
Sure thing. Are you sure you don't want me to break you out?
115%, son, but thanks.
I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
The secret? Boy, that takes me back. But if you're looking for help, you're barking up the wrong enchilada. Just remember, life has no guarantees or warranties. Only jamborees.
Thanks. That's advice. See you later.
Yep.
Идем отсюда. Здесь больше ничего нету, да? Пойдем. Вызволять.
Hi there, newcomer.
Hello. At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
I see a peninsula trailing off into small islands, but no X marks the spot.
It's southern Florida. I have family there.
What's that key?
That's for a lockable quiver.
These are nice.
It's a locksmithing test.
Close it all up, and if you get the key out, you pass?
That's the beginner level, yes. The real challenge is to lock the larger box inside the smaller one.
These are nice.
Thanks.
Are these for customers?
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
Handsome looking parrot.
And also vicious. But it was my mother's favorite.
I see everyone in that portrait has lovely locks.
If you have to make a pun,
Мне кажется, нет смысла все
make a good
кликать.
one.
Мне кажется, вряд ли что-то нам это даст.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Locksmith.
You're kidding, right?
Nope. And before you ask, yes they did, yes it was, and they really, really wanted me to follow in the family business.
It's really clean in here. Do you have a mop I could use?
I simply don't allow filth to accumulate in the first place. Try somewhere a little less sanitary, like the bar by the docks.
Так.
Can you really make keys for stuff? That seems like a magic trick.
Modern locks have serial numbers that tell me all I need to know. No tricks necessary, just information.
It seems wrong that you can make a key from just the serial number.
It's a failsafe, in case people lose their key. You know how people are.
Aren't locks way less secure if all you need is a number to get a new key?
That's why you should never share the serial number with anyone.
What happens if you lose your key and the serial number at the same time?
The numbers are usually engraved on the locks, just in case. And if you lose the lock, chances are you don't need a new key.
Well, what's to stop me reading the serial number on someone else's lock and having a key made?
The numbers are printed small enough that you need a special tool to read them. Only a pro would have a tool like that.
Can I borrow your lock serial number reading tool?
My magnifier? Not a chance. I could be drummed out of the union for that. If you want to play locksmith, you'll have to look elsewhere.
I'm on a quest to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Exciting. The story in my family is that the secret is sort of like a key, one that opens all locks at once.
If it is a key, could you duplicate it?
I'm not sure you're supposed to take it literally.
Who's the old lady in the window across the way?
You mean Whitey Bones. She used to be the undertaker here years ago. Seems to know a lot of things that maybe don't quite fit together.
How well do you know Whitey Bones?
Not well at all. But she's been living near my shop for quite a few years. She was across from my old location, too.
But she moved when you moved?
I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything. I've got a system, and I don't like it disrupted.
Ну, пошли отсюда. Ети. Ну, сейчас сюда тогда.
Carla.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Hello, Swordmaster.
Prepare to taste my blade, you washed-up hack.
When was the last time you had a bath?
Ha! That was marginally clever.
It's nice to see you again.
You too.
Было прикольно, если это драка с правильными вопросами. И отодвигает. Если правильный вопрос, то она отодвигает. Неправильный я.
How's the governorship treating you?
It's not as straightforward as I'd hoped. For some reason, you can't just tell everyone what to do and assume they'll do it. That's new territory for me.
Not for me. Maybe I should be governor.
I heard from your wife. She's coming by to talk about scurvy legislation. I assume you're involved with that somehow?
Elaine said that program is being
Блин,
funded
вот
by Captain Madison.
выбирать вопросы так лень, на самом деле. Нет, просто смотреть, как они разговаривают.
And that so-and-so, Captain Madison, saw an opportunity. She lent us the cash we needed, but now we're up a creek paying the interest. Things like social programs, waste management, and town maintenance are all on the back burner.
I like that woman less every minute.
You and me both.
I'm looking for the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you. I don't have it.
Там, кстати, эта штучка.
Well, the mansion hasn't changed much. Elaine's style is still everywhere. Even the books are hers.
They're my books now, as you well know.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Так. Ну, не знаю, есть ли смысл их хранить и не отвечать, например. Бля, я бы... Лавка Ули. Здесь вот эта викторина, конечно, я офигею. Нижняя улица... Кто такая Оля-то? Я что знаю, что ли? А, можно не отвечать. Ну ладно, потом ответим. Сходим ответим, как говорится.
It's a lot of work being governor. I like your stuffed, guess it's a dog?
Please, take that and throw it away. It was a gift from the Earl of Thickwater.
О, можно забрать, да?
Contemptible pig.
Нельзя забрать.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Понял. Я что-то видел, можно... А.
Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
О. Ну, все, надеюсь. Просто неохота вот это все кликать, вот это. Пойдем в лес, что ли, посмотрим, что там. Швабру сказали, то, что она вот тут где-то.
Warning. The dark forest ahead is deadly and twisty. Maps are highly recommended. A classic specimen of Alata needleus, a carnivorous vascular dicot known for its tasteful coloration, slight wiggle, and loads of tiny, sharp teeth.
Так, надо... Блин, как опасно выглядит все. Почему везде это ядовитое растение?
I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
А, понятно. Нужны... Прикол. Восхищаться.
Once upon a time, I won a t-shirt right here on the front lawn.
Hi there. Welcome to the Melee Island Museum of Pirate Lore. I'm Conrad, the curator and docent here. I also edit the Pirate Times newsletter. Here, take my business card.
Thanks.
The museum showcases the largest collection of pirate memorabilia in the Caribbean. Or on Melee Island at the very least. The provenance of each item has been very carefully researched and fact-checked by myself and my team. Feel free to explore. And if you have any questions, just ask.
The display case is locked. It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it.
Да, на складу ничего-то и нету. Че с ним поговорить-то? О чем можно вообще? Так, давай.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
No kidding? Wow! Are you named after Guybrush Threepwood?
I guess you could say that.
Nice.
I'm going to find the legendary secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, that's excellent! Super retro. If you need a place to display it, I know a convenient museum.
I don't suppose you have a mop from a famous pirate swabby on display?
I've been trying to get the cook down at the Scum Bar to donate his, but he won't part with it.
Oh.
Do you have maps of the forest here?
No, that's not really what we do. Try the map shop in town?
Теперь можно спросить, скорее всего, про карту.
I'd see you wear a peg leg, despite having both of your original legs.
Just part of the docent's outfit, for the tourists. Kids always want to try it on.
That's charming and creepy at the same time.
This is a museum for people who think attacking ships and murdering the crew for profit sounds fun.
Touché. Tell me about that newsletter of yours.
The Pirate Times. We publish pirate news, pirate stories, pirate poetry, all things piratey, really.
Понятно.
Your museum is quaint.
Thanks. It's been a personal passion of mine. I'm nuts about old-timey
Скорее всего, надо нам
Being
украсть эту
around it
повязку
really
на
makes you
глаз,
feel like you're a part of
чтобы
something.
попасть на...
Doesn't it?
I am part of something.
Exactly.
Are any of these things valuable?
The security parrot isn't just here to look piratey. John Laney's eye patch is irreplaceable. It's the highlight of the collection. Amazingly, I got it at a yard sale. They didn't know what they had.
I'll have a look around.
Ну, конечно же, он мне не продаст ее.
How on earth do you have that note?
Oh yeah, that's very interesting. That was found tucked inside of a book at the Fat Island Library. It's the actual note left by the ghost pirate LeChuck when he kidnapped Governor Marley.
I know what it is. The lookout handed it to me just before I finished my 3 trials. I was crushed, but undaunted. I gathered a crew and I sailed to Monkey Island to save her. Not that she needed it, as it turned out.
Wow, man, you're really into this. I've got a role-playing group on Thursday nights.
You don't believe me?
It's not a question of belief.
Never mind. It's not important.
Ну все, пошли. Дальше. Стой.
Especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet.
Точно же вот так делать.
It doesn't seem interested.
Понятно. Попугай, походу, мертвый. Так. Мы вот тут были. А здесь мы не были.
Wow, it's worse than I imagined.
Круто сделано, переведено на русский.
The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day. The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there.
Мы
Is that
туда
an
не
old toothbrush?
попадем, да? Зубная щетка. А как? Как туда попасть?
It's a dried up old sea sponge.
Бери. Губку взять.
Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now.
И ведро, да? Ведро не возьму.
There was a time when every mooring would be filled
Что-то я ни
with one of
хрена не
Stan's
понял.
used ships. The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush? The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day.
Кевин один.
It always looks bigger on this side of the island.
Ну...
Hi again. Oh, those new pirate leaders are real jerks. They laughed at me, and they won't fund my expedition. Why didn't you warn me?
Would you have listened?
Of course. Okay, no, probably not.
Так.
Re-elect Governor Carla. She's dedicated to dedication.
Ну, конечно, надо сюда сначала. И типа... О, это мы не
Hi,
видели,
Cobb.
чё.
Hard to believe after all these years you're still here.
I was declared a historical landmark.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island. Wanna come?
I heard the secret is just some marketing gimmick Stan thought up. That only the gullible and naive would go looking for it.
Tell me about Loom.
Oh, I'm so sick of pirates asking me about Loom. Get lost.
Then why don't you take off the Ask Me About Loom button?
My grog-riddled body is fused with it. I'm more button than man at this point.
Oh, come on. Tell me about Loom. For old time's sake.
Beat it.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
Fine. You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic. Stunning, high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated score, and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
Yes.
Now get lost.
Yeah, the place does seem different from what I remember.
It's this new, younger generation of
О,
pirate
ачивка, кстати,
leaders
сюда.
with their highfalutin dark magic. Look at us. We're so much better than you because we don't drink grog before getting married. These kids today are all about sacking and pillaging. They've got no heart.
Может просто на геймпаде играть, мне кажется. Ну-ка, геймпадик включим. Удобно или нет будет?
Nice talking to you.
Yeah, yeah.
Как бам и геймпад.
It's those three clowns at the back table.
А как?
Are you sure I
Нет,
can't
походу,
persuade you
очень
to back my
сложно будет.
expedition to Monkey Island?
Let's pretend I was really considering this. What sort of pirate qualifications have you got, exactly?
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Really?
Well, it's been a while, but I could probably still do 10 minutes on a good day.
Well, I was a director of combat operations for the British Navy, and I've written 2 books on ship-to-ship tactics.
I'm a founding member and co-director of the Red Fleet and hold records for civilian casualties from San Domingo to Venezuela.
I'm an expert in 17 forms of hand-to-hand combat, 3 of which I invented. I served with Bellamy, Teach, and Roberts before they each met an untimely end that I might have had nothing to do with.
Just so you know, this is the kind of resume we expect.
Oh.
Не, подожди. Как мне эту штучку использовать? Окей, можно было создать, оказывается, еще. Ну, ладно, создаем.
How have you been?
Peachy.
How's Elaine? She was always my favorite governor. Also, she covered your tab when you stopped coming in.
Still in public service. Fighting scurvy now.
My place is clean. Our health certificates are up to date.
No, it's not like that. She's got a foundation. They're trying to promote Lyme's as a preventative.
Oh, well, tell her I say hello.
Do you know where I can buy a mop?
Buy? You don't want to buy a mop.
I think I do.
The mop is the formal tool of a cook. Not as clumsy or random as a dish rag. An elegant tool for a more civilized cleaning. You cannot hope to succeed with the mop of another.
I can't?
You must construct your own. A single, perfect instrument that you will keep and use for a lifetime.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Once you build it, the mop will become your constant companion, your tool, and a ready means of defense against spills of all kinds.
Build it?
The wood is the heart of the handle. The heart is the handle of the cook. You are one.
Not helpful so far.
You must find a particular tree. A tree uniquely suited to the handles of mops. Carve your handle from a limb of that tree. Any questions?
Are you sure I can't just buy a mop? Yours, for example.
No, you've got to make one. Trust me on this.
Блин, швабру делать, ну что ж такое?
What about the head of the mop?
Oh, you have to have one, of course, but pretty much anything will do. It's mostly about the handle.
How do I find the mop handle tree?
I can't tell you exactly where it
В
is.
лесу, скорее
because
всего.
This is your own
Нужна
personal
карта
journey.
для леса.
What kind of wood is the tree?
That is something you must discover
Киса, ну
for
что ты
yourself.
опять? Что ты просишь у меня? Засранка мохнатая. Бля,
What
я
did you
хотел
say the
другой
tree
нажать.
was?
I didn't.
Okay, I guess I'll do it. What's wrong?
You gave the story the wrong title. It should be called Mop Quest. When do we get to the piratey parts?
Well, even the coolest professions involve more mopping up than you would think. It seemed crazy to me at the time too, but don't forget, it was all so I could board a ship, take command, and sail to Monkey Island. But first, I had to make a mop.
Мне кажется, я зря выбрал хардкор, где много квестов.
Pests or garnishes?
Ну, кстати,
Sources local
чем
supplies,
круто на геймпаде играть, там здесь все помечают, что есть какие-то кабельные предметики.
It's amazing what you can achieve if you put your mind to it. Then you have a packet of stick-on stars.
А как? X.
Stay away from my mop.
Бля.
Looks like a mugshot.
Stay away from that picture.
Бля, иди работай своими приколами.
Food is more exciting when you can smell the risk. Pleasantly scorching hot. Ugh, I remember that stench as if it were yesterday. The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old.
Ну все, пойдем.
Active little guys, aren't they?
Здесь, может, точно как-то договориться можно, мне кажется.
Nice and hot. Wonder how long I could stand here before bursting into flames. Are you sure I can't persuade you to back my expedition to Monkey Island?
Yes.
Are you sure I can't persuade you to back my expedition to
там
Monkey
выбрать.
Yes.
Понятно, короче. Проебали опять. Ну, пойдем.
It doesn't look finished.
Так. И на какой она находится? На каком квартале ты находишься? Я вообще без понятия. На нижнюю. Как? Как нажать-то? Победа, ура! А ничего за это не дадут, да, скорее всего? Как, нужна карта нам леса. Ну, сложно.
Look behind you, a three-headed monkey.
Опа, F5.
Oh, please take one. I use them to promote my business. See, it says maps and more on the edge.
Thanks.
Чё, кисыч?
I didn't know you made globes too.
I don't. This is for reference. It's got all the
Лучше бы
latest
сделали
continents.
плоский шар. Мне кажется, так было бы получше.
Hey, Wally.
Да блин, а карту? А у кого карта? У картографа же.
So the cook has sent you on one of his spiritual journeys? Been a while since I made one of those mop tree maps. What kind of tree is it again?
I don't know. A wood one?
That's okay. Just bring me a sliver of the wood and I can work it out from there. I'm that good.
Tell me again what you need to make me a map to the mop tree?
Just bring me a sliver of the wood needed to make a mop.
Ну, скорее всего, в лес надо идти. Мне так кажется. У меня больше идей нету. Ну, Вуду. Что может Вуду нам женщина рассказать? Я ничего не помню. Что нам может как-то не помочь? Ценники. Я говорю.
Your sign says you're going out of business. Or is this one of those not really going out of business sales?
There is a new dark magic on the rise in the Caribbean. It has many adherents, particularly among the young. There is little demand for my talents or my wares. Business is terrible, and there are other factors. Captain Madison desires this location, that it belongs to me will be of little help against her financial and political powers.
Whoa, back up. Dark magic, you said?
I did.
Do you know more about this John Laney guy with the eye patch?
Captain John Laney was renowned as the pirate of 1,000 faces. It was said that he could fool his best friend with nothing more than an eye patch. That legend is true, but only because the eye patch he used was filled with much voodoo magic. The eye patch still exists. It is on display at the Museum of Pirate Lore here on Melee Island. If an enterprising person such as yourself were to liberate it and bring it here, I could most likely get it working again.
Got it. Thanks. How does dark magic work?
Runes, chemicals, the power of secrets. I am no expert. It's too sterile for my tastes. I like things messy and theatrical.
I'll get back to browsing the shop.
Act fast.
Ничего
Supplies are
ценного.
limited.
Надеюсь. Ну, преимущество, походу, у геймпада нет. Я думаю, что быстрее клик, и ты типа победа, так. Ну, киса, ну хватит, а. Что ж ты терроризируешь меня? Оказывается, можно все-таки ответить правильно. Надо только выйти из локации. Ну, хотя бы так, хотя бы да. Так. Оригинал «Остров обезьян» на начало был выпущен на... Ебанись, блядь. Вот это тебе викторина. Ну, я только знаю про Atari. И может вот это верхнее, типа МБПК какой-нибудь. Я просто в какую-то играл, а тут, скорее всего, русская был компьютер какой-то. Или нет, не знаю я. Это Mail.ru, походу, Amiga какой-нибудь, не знаю. И C64, я вообще без понятия. Это надо реально для фанатов какая-то. Давайте-ка мы выберем Atari. Бля. Давайте-ка проверим вот как раз. Сейчас мы выйдем и зайдем. Там будут, скорее всего, разные, да? А как? Так. А что нам может ключницу дать? Мне кажется, ничего.
Welcome back.
Hello. What is that? It's definitely not a key. Or a lock.
It's a fishing lure, of course.
Of course.
Of course, of course, of course, of course.
Hello again.
Of course.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything.
Все, я понял. Идем. Я искал дополнительные приколы. Ну, лес. Я не знаю, кое еще. Что мы можем тут вообще найти?
Ooh, purple flowers. These must be catmint. Or...
Так, давайте еще вопросики. Ты лучший друг висячего Боба. Бля, нет. Ну, надеюсь, это... Ну, блин, так что... Ну, это шансов не оставляет нифига.
Ах.
Грибы.
Purple flower. I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
А как я... Я же... Я не знаю. Здесь одно и то же. Здесь... ну...
I'm hopelessly lost
Я не
without a map.
понимаю, короче, как это сделать. Может, мы... обратимся вот этой штучке? Ну, киса, ну что ты, а? Ну, зачем? Ну... Понял. Загадка понята. А как? А почему, кстати, я не... Ну, скорее всего, после квеста. А ты кто?
Hi.
Are you my waiter? I want the excellent dish I had at the governor's mansion last week. I don't know what it's called, but it was sort of, you know, a hot food.
Yeah, but I'm not...
It had ingredients in it or something.
I'm not your waiter.
I already told your incompetent cook this, but he still hasn't brought me my dinner.
I don't work here. I'm not a waiter.
Up to it!
Right away, sir.
Киса! Ты обнаглел там? А, ты забралась туда. А как... Подожди, а как мне добыть, если...
You look like the health inspector
Он не
tasted your
дает
stew.
мне добыть даже
Or you
древко.
did.
Worse.
Хватит там сидеть.
Marlin is here.
Who?
The customer I have nightmares about. He's the only importer of yak fat on the island, so I need to keep him happy, but he makes that impossible. Today he wants me to make him a dish that he ate last week at some kind of event at the governor's mansion. But of course he doesn't remember what it's
Ну,
called.
шкаф
or
закрой
know
сейчас,
what's
будешь
in it,
сидеть
or
тут.
even remember what color it was. He says he thinks it has ingredients in it. I don't have the slightest idea what to make.
If I brought you a recipe, could you make it?
Of course. I'm a cook. See the hat?
Oh, look behind you! A three-headed monkey!
I do know a great stew recipe for monkey heads, but I can't think about that right now.
Oh, where did he say he had the dish he wants you to make?
At the governor's mansion. It's probably some exotic,
Сумасшедшая
weird
кошка.
tasting thing from a swanky
Туда-сюда
cookbook.
прыгает. Еще на меня
Can I
смотрит
ask
после
you again
этого.
about the mop I need to make?
Sure.
What kind of wood did you say the tree was?
I didn't.
Remind me how to find the mop handle tree?
I can't tell
Mop.
you exactly where it is, because this is your own personal journey.
Мне кажется, вот,
Okay, thanks.
вот эта штука есть из дерева.
The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of
Нет?
old.
Бля, подсказка нужна тут. Квесты сложные. А как? Все. Так. Вот теперь я вот как отвлекся. Все. Блин, я думаю, это какой-нибудь, скажем так, телепортация была. Сразу на губернатору. Подвал, а я в подвале не был ни разу. Как мне так это сделать? Ну-ка, проверим. А, нету. Реально, а где тут подвал-то, блин? Ну ладно, сейчас узнаем. О, карточка.
Эджи.
Карточку дайте. Так, давайте ответим сразу же. Кота. Ну, мы не знаем. Нет, вот это реально. Вот фиолетовую возьмем, потому что она выглядит как-то...
The blurb says it's a solid if somewhat predictable story about a roguish pirate and a doomed romance with a woman of station.
Понятно. Так.
Well, I've come for a recipe. A dish you served at a recent function. It's been described as hot and having ingredients in it. Ring any bells?
I do host plenty of functions, but I'm afraid I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
I don't really have anything to say. We just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Ну, блин, дают, блин.
Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
А здесь можно куда-то еще, что ли? Нет же. Бля, сложный
It's a
квест.
lot of work being governor.
Так, еще раз, подожди.
I don't really have anything to say. We just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
У меня даже идеи нету, где... Как подвал выглядит тут. Давайте просто опять обратимся к подсказкам. Идите в особняк, губернатор на утесе за... Я что-то не понимаю. Утес.
It seems to be stuck closed. Employees only.
На утесе. Я вообще не понимаю. Бля, мне прям тыкнуть нужно туда, походу. Что так сложно-то? Бля, что-то реально я не подумал про это. Так, надо почитать.
Warning, do not try these tricks at home.
Фигня какая-то.
It's thicker than I would have imagined. The blurb says it's a solid if somewhat predictable story about a roguish pirate and a doomed romance with a woman of station. Note to the reader. No disguised secrets are revealed in this book. It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like different difficulty.
Вот.
Can I borrow a book?
You've got a lot of nerve asking that. You never brought back the last book you borrowed. I had to buy another copy. You never even apologized.
I'll pay for it.
I don't need your money.
Ну, извинюсь тогда. Ну что, ё-моё.
Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
I totally forgot.
Of course you did. You think like a cow.
Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping. I need more than that.
Чего больше-то? Алло, Алексеюшка.
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty. Can I borrow a book?
Конечно же, не все так просто в этой игре. Чтобы что-то взять, надо что-то еще сделать. Извини.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping. I need more than that.
Нужно больше.
Can I borrow a book?
Больше извинений?
You never even apologized.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the... I need more than that.
Нет. Бля, я не знаю, у меня нет идей. Только так. А что-то будет? Я не знаю тогда. Блять, как сложно иногда. Ну да. А.
The voodoo lady said it was a forgiveness frog. This is for you.
You're giving me a frog?
It's a forgiveness frog, for when words aren't enough.
You haven't even bothered to write anything personal on this frog. That's just rude. I reject your frog.
И чё, это помогло? Ну-ка, а если мы поговорим с ней еще раз?
Can we try the frog again?
You haven't even bothered to write anything personal on this frog. That's just rude. I reject your frog.
Блять, что опять надо сделать? Так, а если вот так? Лягушку сейчас надо, да?
Can we try the frog again?
Ну, чё-то я не понимаю, как она включилась, что ли, как-то.
Pirate Times, editor Conrad Lee. Ready to publish your Well, apparently a forgiveness frog doesn't work if the apology you write on it isn't good enough.
Пиздец, я вообще без понятия как.
It's my very own, very sharp, non-magic. It's soft and extra fuzzy. It's hopeless. It's good for relieving, especially for the pen is mightier than the sword. It makes things look bigger.
А, ну можно еще и крафтить. А как ее зовут-то, я забыл. Карла?
Dear Carla. Sorry for losing the book I borrowed. I realize that you are tough on toughness.
Санта на
As
мини.
shown by
Чё
your actions at
знакомые.
Santo Domingo, please accept my humblest apology. I've implemented a reminder system for myself.
Я надеюсь, здесь нету правильного решения. Просто написал, он такой, о, спасибо, круто. А теперь...
Can I borrow a book?
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
Can we try the frog again?
Dear Carla. Ugh. It looks like you tried to include
Бля, ну нет.
details, but then you got them wrong. You don't know me at all. I reject your frog.
Бля. Ну ты, конечно, и мразь.
Dear Carla. Sorry for losing the book I borrowed. I appreciate that you're keen on bluntness.
Блин, если бы она как подтверждала бы Порт Элизабет, Порт Белл. А я не помню. Как? Я что вам? Человек, который помнит, что в игре происходит?
As shown by your actions at Portobello,
Мне кажется, я как будто этого
please accept
не
my
видел
humblest
или...
apology.
Я вообще не знаю.
I promise to do better in the future. Can I borrow a book?
Как сложно извиняться в
You never
играх,
brought back
пиздец.
the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
Can we try the frog again?
Dear Carla.
Не, опять неправильно. Да ё-моё.
This is a nice sentiment, and it looks like you even know something about me. One thing. You can do better. I reject your frog.
Одно правильно у нас, одно правильно. А какое, я не ебу.
Dear Carla.
А я не знаю, я не помню. Это для фанатов, что ли, игра? Я что, тебе он гений? Ну, давайте вот так проверять. И, например, вот это. Одно у нас правильно было. Какое-то из... Будем тыкать сейчас.
I promise to do better in the future.
Если я взорвал бы, мне кажется, она умерла бы, не? Хотя эта игра, хрен пойми, что происходит.
You never brought back the last book you borrowed. You never even apologized.
Так, давай.
Can we try the frog again?
Dear Carla. What's this about forgetting my birthday? I'm pretty sure I never told you my birthday. Not the real one, anyway. I reject your frog.
Блядь. Ну, про книгу тогда писать надо. Я не знаю.
Dear Carla. Sorry for blowing you up that one time. I
Бля, это реально сложно будет. Очень много вариантов кликать надо. Я и балдремал, копал.
As shown by your actions at Portobello, please accept my humblest apology.
Ну, я только думаю,
promise
вот
to
это.
do better in the future.
Это угадывание, конечно, я ебал.
Can we try the frog again?
Dear Carla, what's this about blowing me up? I don't remember it quite like that. Anyway, I don't know why you're apologizing, and I'm not sure you know either. I reject your frog.
Блять. Душнила, блять, вонючая, блять.
Dear Carla, sorry for losing the book I borrowed. I appreciate that you're keen on bluntness.
Я не знаю. Вот это.
As shown by your actions at Santa Catalina, please accept my humblest apology. I promise to do better in the future. Can we try the frog again?
Хотя бы были бы эти закрашивания, если мы...
It looks like you tried to include personal details, but then you got them wrong. You don't know me at all. I reject your frog.
Так, значит... Значит, Карла. Про книгу.
Sorry for losing the book I borrowed.
Это... Ну, также попробуем, только, например, вот этот выберем. И... И хоть я не виноват. Правильное извинение, да ёбаный рот. Нафиг тебе это надо? Отдайте эту книгу мне.
Can we try the frog again?
Там, скорее всего, можно сразу понять. Вот сейчас смотрим. Нет, опять неправильно.
Not really your fault. This isn't an apology. It's an excuse. I reject your frog.
Бля, мразь просто. Бля, убил нахуй просто. Блять, извиняться перед кем не надо.
Dear Carla, sorry for losing the book I borrowed.
Я не знаю, блядь, без понятия, что она брутальная.
I appreciate that you're keen on bluntness. As shown by your actions at Santa Catalina,
Бля, вот последний раз,
please accept my humblest apology.
если не получается,
I promise to do better.
Смотрим, что проходит, ну, в этой книге этой, правильно.
Can we try the frog again?
Dear Carla, ugh, it looks like you tried.
Да иди ты в анус, блять. Бля, ну и анус, блять, пиздец. Извиниться.
It's a lot of work being governor.
Гадание. Как правильно-то извиниться-то в играх-то? Как вообще извиняются люди?
Dear Carla.
Ну, это правильно, надеюсь. Ну, типа, мы все про годовщину. Вряд ли мы с ним были женаты какой-то. Ты брутальный к брутальности. Такой себе, мне кажется. Брутальность. Как-то масло масляное. Кал. Ты мягка до жести. Это вполне какое-то логическое, мне кажется. Писанина. Ты предана преданности. Ну это Кал, ты применение до бестактности. Вот как бы две. Ну давай вот это сначала выберем, например. И здесь надо, мне кажется, выбрать какой-то правильный. Ну, например, Сан-Доминго, да?
Please accept my humblest apology. I promise to do better in the future.
Мне кажется, надо реально угадать с городом. А я вообще без понятия, что за город надо. Я что-то как-то просрал этот момент. Да, блядь. Да согласись с городом, скорее всего. Блять, как она запарила меня. Бедная лягушка плюс. Так, про книгу мы забыли. Так, вот это, я думаю, никак не влияет, мне кажется.
I admire that you are hard on softness.
Вот этот, Порт
As shown
Элизабет.
by your actions at Port Elizabeth, please accept my humblest apology. I promise to do better in the future. Can we try the frog again?
Dear Carla.
Неправильно.
It looks
Да
like you
ё-моё!
tried to include personal details, but then you got them wrong. You don't know me at all. I reject your frog.
Конечно, я тебя не знаю, как я тебя угадаю. Есть какая-нибудь досье, не знаю, на нее.
Well, apparently a forgiveness frog doesn't work if the pen is mightier than the sword.
Вот, я не знаю,
To
так.
whom it may concern.
Ну, здесь единственное, правильно? Правильно.
Sorry for losing the book I borrowed. Sincerely, Guybrush.
Долго бы это было.
Can we try the frog again?
This frog isn't even addressed to me. I don't know what you think you're doing. I reject your frog.
Потому что оцените не хочет ничего. Она ей пофиг. Она смотрит на какие-то бумажки какие-то.
Dear Carla. Sorry for losing the book I borrowed. I appreciate that you're keen on bluntness.
Вот это вот мне надо угадать. Вот это что, где именно, что вот Порт-Белло. Вот
As shown by your actions at Portobello.
Просто,
Please
блядь,
accept my
кликать
humblest
это
apology.
просто с ума сойти.
I promise to do better in the future.
Блядь. Вот какой, вот хотя бы, ну, в таких квестах всегда делать, скажем так, звуковое сопровождение, чтобы это правильно, типа, надеюсь, вот это поможет, типа. Ну, я даже не на метр, ни секундочку не придвинулся по сюжету. Неправильно.
This is a nice sentiment, and it looks like you even know something about me. One thing. You can do better. I reject your frog.
Да сука ты, блядь! Тварь. Вот тварь, ну тварь, бля, сейчас тебе напишу, напишу тебе, блядь. Вот тебе книгу, да, потерял твою вонючую книгу обдристанную.
I admire that you are hard on softness. As shown by your actions at Portobello, please accept my humblest apology. I promise to do better in the future. Can we try the frog again?
Dear Carla.
Хотя про
This is a
порт.
nice sentiment.
Да,
And it
про
looks
порт
like you
правильно.
even know something about me. One thing.
Ну
You
что,
can do
одно.
better.
Ну я...
I reject your frog.
Бля. Короче, про порт правильно.
Dear Carla.
Или правильно то, что ее Карла зовут, блин.
Sorry for
Вот
losing the
это
book I
правильно.
borrowed.
И здесь вот... Ну что здесь можно, брутальность или... Брутально, ну...
I realize that you are tough on toughness. As shown by your actions at Portobello.
Скорее всего, мы... Да, кстати, про подвиги мы как раз же и сообщаем. Какие-то.
Can we try the frog again?
Dear Carla. This is a nice sentiment, and it looks like you even know something about me. One thing.
Сука!
You can do better. I reject you.
Да ё-моё! Мразь, блядь.
Dear Carla. Sorry for losing the book I borrowed. I value that you are dedicated to dedication. As shown by your actions at Portobello, please accept my humblest apology. I promise to do better in the future.
Может, пугаешь? Хотя бы какие-то... Помечал то, что неправильно, вот типа ветки, которые... Чтобы я понимал, как еще я не кликал.
Can we try the frog again?
Dear Carla. I'm impressed, Guybrush.
Обалдеть. Обалдеть. А что я выбрал-то, я не понял. Но мне не понравилось. Перепиши.
I'll treasure this frog as a memento of the time you did something right.
Преданность. Я хуею.
Can I borrow this cookbook?
You cook like a cow.
That's why I need the cookbook.
Oh, all right. I was upset after you lost the last one, but you seemed genuinely sorry, so I guess I'll give you another chance.
Thanks. I won't let you down. I'll definitely return. It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty.
Наконец-то. Обалдеть, мы прошли квест. Ну, как?
I found this at the governor's mansion.
Aha! The mystery dish must be in there. I have no
Мы опять
idea
про
which
книгу
one it
забыли,
will be,
скорее.
so I'll just have to make them all. I'd better get to work. Thanks, Guybrush. This will be excellent.
Так. Понял. Не просто так.
Keep your hands off my mop.
Надо что-то сделать, получается. Ачивка есть.
The plaque says, in
А
memory
как...
of green seagulls of old.
Опа. О. Так, теперь мы идем к какому-то челу, который делает карты. Еще один монокль.
Better to have one for each eye.
If you say so.
А зачем нам монокль-то?
Hey, Wally.
Так, я нашел.
I found this sliver of wood. Can you use this to make the map to the mop tree?
Looks legit. I'll see what I can do. Here it is.
Thanks, Wally.
Хочешь проверить? Нету больше. Блин, печально, что викторина больше нет. Я бы хотел поотвечать бы, ну просто так не мог поотвечать. Я не знаю, как еще ответить это. Викторина, которая тебя уничтожает полностью. Кал какой-то. О, карточка. Либо она просто везде рандомно разбросана, и когда-то рано или поздно она... Ага, направо, наверх. А, по этим надо ориентироваться. Зеленая хуетень. Ну, по идее, сюда.
Guess I lost my way.
Нет, я хреново сделал. Птицы на... Че без понятия, кто. Здесь слева или вправо, да? Мне надо от синей идти, это значит нам сюда. Потом... надо, где у нас есть... Вот сюда. Это грибы, оказывается, были все это время. Потом мы должны на фиолетовую шурупать. На, сюда. А у меня там змеюха не укусит? Ага. Вот тена, вот мы и приехали. А как? И что? Как говорится. Ну, возьмем вот эту. Неправильно. Блин, не особо понимаю. А, это может типа... Надо в другую сторону типа шлепать. Как это? Как это? Сначала мы на фиолетовую идем, правильно? Правильно. Потом мы идем... я тут неправильно сделал. Да. Вот теперь на фиолетовую идем. Потом на сюда. А вот тут я не понял. А, вот, правильно. Мне кажется, я не ноль прогрессив какой-то у меня. И как? Бля, я сам себя запутал. to the call. Ну, примерно, да? Нам идти надо на фиолетовую штуренцию. Вот, фиолетовая, правильно? Правильно. Идем. Дальше. Мне надо что-то Y не проживается. А потом мы идем на... Ну тут... Подождите, а может мы неправильно идем? Например, надо, чтобы... Например, вот... вот эта штучка. И должно быть... Вместе с ним еще одно растение. Но тут такого нету, например. Хотя, может, есть? Нет, здесь... Не, подожди, здесь что-то... Ну, например... Ну, вот это вот тут, да. Здесь фиолетовая. Вот сюда. Я, блядь, нихуя не понял правильно. Теперь ближе это фиолетовая. Все. Ближе вот это. Ближе еще раз вот это. Все, да. Конечно, да.
Mind your mama, little prickly kids.
А тут что? Мы эти же швабры делаем.
Hey, little fella. Wow! The distinctive shape tells me this is the rare endangered Malay Island mop handle tree.
Ну, сейчас оскверним какую-нибудь опять святыню, типа такого чего-нибудь. Да они... О. Ни хрена себе. Вот тебе вот тебе и швабру решил я сделать. Фей.
Another resource has given its all in support of my personal goals. It's what nature is. I must have startled them while I was whittling. Some animals are quite skittish. It's probably time for them to fly. I'll take a shortcut back.
А теперь вопрос в другом. Надо ее скрафтить, по идее.
I made him up.
Так. Вопрос в другом. Для чего мне теперь швабра нужна? Мне, повязка нужна, мне кажется, нужна.
That's a nice coffin.
The one with the ore. Yeah, the coffin had a lot of water damage when I got it from the voodoo lady in town. But I managed to restore it. It was used by a certain well-known captain in a daring escape from a Turkish prison.
The water damage is actually from the swamp on Scab Island.
Unlikely. The prison in question is nowhere near Scab Island.
I'm just trying to help.
Thanks. I've got it under control.
What was this cinder you got on the wall?
Oh, that. Yeah, that was an unsent love letter written by Elaine Marley while she was governor of the island.
What? Elaine?
The recipient was referred to only as Plunder Bunny.
That's me!
It was a really touching letter. Unfortunately, I put the candle too close to it.
What did it say? Tell me what she said.
Oh, you know, love letter stuff. Honestly, I don't remember a word of it, but it was touching.
Thanks a lot. The display case is locked.
Ну, да.
I skipped school the day they taught lockpicking. What you working on?
Crossword puzzle.
It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it.
Что мы можем дать? может мы обмен какой-то. Либо вот это надо. Я не знаю. Нет. Бля. Это я без понятия, что нужно сделать. Так. Отиса. Что за Отис? Значит, нам повязка не нужна. А зачем пошел? Выглядит как можно. Стоять. Это какие-нибудь такие лайтовенькие приколы. Так, сколько... Пиздец, это вообще для фанатов какие-то жесткие. Как-то освободить надо. А я что-то вообще про них забыл. Ну-ка, давай-ка сводим сюда. Где что-нибудь есть? Потом.
Hey, Guybrush! Hey, kid!
I don't remember this place being so leaky.
They finally installed running water.
I think there's some writing on it, but it's too tiny to read. Any writing that was once here has been rubbed away.
Watch your boots in here, son. It's like a swamp, without the clean parts.
I'm no good at jimmying things.
Ну ты чимбер-бимбер. Ну.
The pen is mightier than the sword.
How's your day going?
Ну, сам прикол то, что нож-то как бы используется, там даже как бы наводится.
I'm no good at jimmying.
Ну, я хреновый взломщик.
You look like you're having a good time. That's nice.
Так, подожди, а если поговорить с ним сначала?
Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here!
I'll make it my number 3 priority.
They say the only real prison is the one in your head. But take it from me, that's a load of barnacles.
Да ёпта.
That never ends well for the knife.
Это да, конечно.
Welcome back.
Hi.
Что можно дать попугаю?
It doesn't seem interested.
Бля, да, ему насрать.
I found some cracker mix. You could bake fresh crackers in your furnace.
Thanks. The ones on the plate were getting a bit stale. Take some if you want.
Don't mind if I do.
Так, вот Так. Вот крекеры, да? Вот крекеры. А что мне с этими крекерами-то делать?
I've got enough to last me.
Кого можно покормить? Другую птицу? Так что ли? И он кушает, да?
The display case is locked.
Да, он как бы попугай ест.
What's a 6-letter word for pirate?
Pirate.
Так, короче, ну, а как?
There's some very tiny writing on it. Eye patch worn by Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces.
Например, вот мы сейчас даем эти крекеры, и мы должны за какое-то время взломать или ножом, либо чем-то еще.
I'm no good at jimmying things.
Я не был. Вот этим, может быть. Короче, пойдем посмотрим. А как там? Там было написано типа то, что...
The display case is locked.
Блять. Что так сложно-то? Например...
Hello, Mr. Brush.
Hi there.
Еще крекеры.
Hello again. Tell me again about
Я
how to have
не
keys.
понимаю.
It's exciting.
You bring me the serial number from the lock. I make the key. It's pretty straightforward.
Ну, серийный номер там был мелкий.
Try not to touch
Дурачок. Для чего я лупу-то взял? Теперь я все понял. Лупа, лупа, лупа. Даже двоих.
Well, the numbers are a little clearer, but still too tiny to read. It makes things look bigger. If one monocle is good, two is better.
Ну, блин.
Ah, crystal clear. I'll just write that down.
Мне же догадаться надо, что еще надо два монокля взять. Ну, конечно, даю. Смотрим еще раз, карточка появилась там? Нет, ничего не появилось.
Hi there.
Hi there. Hello again.
Так. Подожди, а как мне... Что она
Tell me again about how to
изготовила-то?
have keys made. It's exciting.
You bring me the serial number from the lock. I make the key. It's pretty straightforward.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything.
What's that lock?
That's for hats.
I see a peninsula trailing off into small...
It's southern Florida.
That's an impressive machine.
Вот это и есть, может быть.
This wouldn't be much of a lock shop without a key grinder.
Can I try out your key grinder?
No. I wouldn't want you to lose any fingers.
Бля. Может, точно. Че?
Can you make me a key from this serial
Я
number?
забываю то, что надо
Sure.
как бы
This will be for a high-end display case.
показывать.
You a
Давай.
collector?
Yeah. Stamps.
Ну и ключ, конечно. Ну теперь-то, да? А как того чела освободить? Без понятия. Идей нет.
What do you expect me to do, Elaine? Issue a proclamation?
Of course not, Carla. We'll need to generate public support. I'm working on that.
People around here don't
Так.
like any kind of
Мне нужен вот
restrictions,
этот челик.
even if it's for their own good.
But we can put a requirement
Королева
on ships
ключей каких.
traveling to the north. There's already a customs check, so the infrastructure is all in place.
Well, it's a start. Scurvy's a big problem. Let's do all we can.
Agreed.
I've come a long way. Is there anything else on the agenda?
Coffee?
Так. Теперь надо в особняк, да? Прийти. Они же там все тусуются? Да? Нет.
It's a lot of work being governor. I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Понятно. Ну, короче, надо искать их.
But I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Ну, скорее всего, они в баре. А здесь где-нибудь вообще можно посмотреть, какие у меня задачи-то? Как карта коснет. Ну.
Hey, guy Brosh! Hey, kid!
Так.
Eee, a spider. Classic and subtle. Like me. But I don't need to be wearing this right now.
Понял. Так, ну, подсказка, как ни крути. Так. Да мы это поняли. Да, мы это сделали. Не, ну... блядь, да.
Word of advice, kid. Stick to the narrow straights.
I can read the serial number. I'll write it down so I don't forget.
Что ему нужно было, я уже не помню.
Most of this serial number has been rubbed off. It says jail rules.
А почему? Ну ладно.
Welcome back.
Hi.
Что-то я думал, как-то по-другому его освобождать надо. Ну,
Can you make me a key from
как
this
и
serial number?
по-обычному.
Sure. Good choice on the lock. These are really sturdy. It's the same kind they use over at the jail.
Oh, wow. What a coincidence. I had no idea.
Hey, guy Brosh! Hey, kid! Jail is like a bad breakfast. Small, greasy, and hard to swallow.
Otis, the authorities have reconsidered your case and decided that you should go free.
I'm very grateful to the authorities and will not mention their name should any awkward questions be asked. Good luck, Stan. I hope you get acquitted.
Oh, it's in the bag, friend, but thanks.
Ну все, получается, мы все в этом сегодня сделали. Все, пойдем тогда. Надо смотреть только под ноги, может быть, еще где-нибудь тут эти есть. Нет?
Are you sure I can't persuade you to back my expedition to Monkey Island?
Yes.
Ну, значит, все на корабль.
Threepwood, are you trying to fool me by wearing an eye patch? That is the worst disguise I've ever seen.
No, of course not. Just having a little eye trouble. Left for a spasm.
Oh, try some cashews. You might be short on magnesium. Or wits.
Darn, I thought this thing was supposed to be magic. I must have forgotten something.
Да.
I better take off this eye patch first.
Да.
Hey, watch it!
Там какая-то веселуха. А чё, для чего? Да ёпта. Так. Магию, да? Если ничего нету, нет. Ну, надо к Вуду пойти, может, что-нибудь нам подскажет.
What's cooking?
The Feast of Knowledge.
Can you charge John Laney's eye patch up for me?
Ah, the famous eye patch disguise of John Laney. As I suspected, the magic has long since drained away.
Good. Great. So, can you charge it up again?
I can.
Офигеть, мы 2 часа сидим тут. Для меня это реально удивительно. Мне как будто я, не знаю, 5 минут сижу тут вокал выполнять. Говорит, какая он уже затупил на 2 часа.
I will recharge your eye patch.
The bite of 1,000 needles. Can you be a tiny bit more specific?
No.
All right. Let's see what I can do.
Эй. А вот же, да. Так. Вступить в команду. Так, решить проблему. В это место. Так, достать и принести.
Can you tell me where to find the bite of 1,000 needles?
I wish I could.
Me too. Can you use your talents to tell me how Elaine is right now?
She is always close, no matter the distance.
Do your answers ever make sense?
There are no answers, only questions that are finished.
Are you able to see what LeChuck is up to?
Your goals and the goals of LeChuck are aligned, as always. But his intentions are darker. He would use the secret to do terrible things.
Darker? What's that supposed to mean?
LeChuck must not acquire the secret.
No argument there.
Так.
Got any other mystical advice or information for me? Stock tips or something?
No.
Понятно. Список дел нам не поможет, да? Да, надо опять в эту книгу обращаться. Там вообще что-то было. Как вот, если без этих подсказок игра, как бы я бы нашел вообще ее? Возле музея что-то есть. Кто-то что-то видит?
Oh, I used to love these when I was 6. Museum of Pirate Lore.
Oh, hi. I've got some bad news. Someone stole John Laney's eye patch.
No. Some people have no respect for private property.
It must have happened right after you left. Did you see anyone on your way out?
Not a soul. Crossword?
No, as a matter of fact. I'm working on acquisition leads. The museum hasn't got a centerpiece now because someone walked away with my eye patch. I'm not sure how they got past the guard parrot. But rest assured, I'll be beefing up security immediately.
Good idea.
Так. Возле... Возьмите образец плодородного растения в лесу. В лесу, блять. Я вообще читать не умею. Надо прям вот это и взять просто и все чуть-чуть.
A classic specimen of Alata needlius, a carnivorous vascular dicot known for its tasteful coloration, slight wiggle, and gotcha, you pointy little trichiophyte.
А может надо еще что-нибудь отрезануть сразу же?
I'll treat myself to a purple flower.
О?
I hope I don't get tossed in jail.
На всякий случай. И еще возьмем... Нет. Подождите, я не этого хотел. Я хотел грибочки еще сорвать. Так, ну вот мы принесли.
There you go. Bite of 1,000 needles.
Tell me, is this an ancient, powerful charm, or simply a plant you found in the forest?
You were pretty opaque about what you wanted, even for you. I took my best shot.
Very well. You've always been the close enough sort.
Thanks.
Come, spirits of deception and death, drink your rejuvenation and awaken.
Death?
It's nothing to worry about. John Laney, this hapless boy needs your help.
Hey.
Take pity on him and bring him the power to hide from his enemies.
Well, you don't have to put it like that.
Обалдеть.
That's it? Unless you want the extended service.
Дайте угадаю, ничего не
I'm not a
поменяется.
sucker. What do I owe you?
Maybe try it on first, before
Теперь
we
она
discuss
воняет
payment.
какой-то жижей.
Well, how do I look?
Так же, да? А,
Yeah. What the heck? I look like a zombie. Is it broken?
One does the best one can with the materials provided.
I'll just wear it when I really need to.
ну все.
You're welcome.
I think I'm ready to set sail. I should move farther away from the quartermaster so she does. Hi there. You must be the quartermaster.
Yep, you look like a guy without many options. I need a swabby. It's BYOM. So, show me a decent mop and the job's yours.
Okay. How's this for a mop?
Let's see. Stick, tangle a boat line. Smells like seagull droppings. Good enough. You're hired.
Great.
We'll be getting underway soon. Why don't you come on board and I'll introduce you to the crew.
I'm excited to see my stateroom. When's a good time to discuss the benefits package?
Сколько там факелов-то, я не знаю.
Threepwood's on the Chuck's ship. He's got some kind of disguise. From the bargain bin, it looks like.
So what?
You don't think this could be a problem? We didn't plan for him.
I hate not knowing what's going on. I should have taken him out the minute he walked in here.
Don't worry, we'll know what's going on.
Yeah? How?
I've got a spy on board the ship.
Понял. Ну, набум скажем, сколько там факелов. А вот что ты выиграл. Шпион в скобочках другой корабль. Вторая глава. Ну, я очень долго проходил. Да, вот. На этом мы вот и закончим,
So
как
once
бы, да.
you were on LeChuck's ship, you turned the tables on them. You whipped out your sword and said, "I'm your captain now. Take me to Monkey Island, or you'll all walk the plank."
More or less.
The name's Gullet, but you're not to call me that. To you, I'm the first swab, and I want to hear the capital letters when you say it.
Capital 1. Got it.
And this is the old. You'll be spending a lot of time down here.
I thought we'd have a union or something. How much time is a lot of time?
All of it. You work here, you sleep here, you take your meals here. Forget the world you knew before. This hold is your world. The hull is your ground. The deck is your sky. And I am your deity of choice. A cruel and vengeful deity. I only have one simple rule. You are not to leave this hold under any circumstances. Any questions?
What if I need to, you know?
Use the portal. Don't get anything on the ledge outside, though. I hate an unsightly ledge.
What happens if I leave?
I said you're not to leave under any circumstances.
Well, I know, just hypothetically. What if I did?
The worst punishment you can imagine.
Which is...
I throw you back down here. Nothing's worse than this.
Ой.
What's for dinner?
Oh, we'd like a bit of dinner, would we? Well, perhaps we can arrange a bit of roast duck under glass for your majesty. But seriously, learn to catch rats. You can drown them in your mop bucket. They make their own sauce.
Where's my bunk?
You might be all right inside one of the crates. Otherwise, be sure to cover your eyes. The chickens like to peck. But it's probably safest if you don't sleep at all. The chickens have their ways.
What am I supposed to be doing exactly?
No recruits. You're all thicker than the chickens.
Is that the whole answer?
You're
Ну
supposed
и
to be
тварь,
smothered. I
блядь.
want this hold sparkling, as if it was clean. Now, get to work.
Ну и тварь.
Yo-ho, a pirate's life for me.
Все, на этом. Если не будет мне завтра хреново от этих таблеток всяких смешных, тогда будет завтра стрим. А так, как выздоровлю до конца. И все, вот на этом все пока что, да.